James Money. Well, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mary Sunshine. What made you wake so soon? You frightened away the stars, you scared away the moon. James Money in the house. Perspective said, bitch, I'm here too. Hey, I know you didn't call me no bitch. I'm just saying, it was a friendly how do you do. I see it. I'm dyslexic. I see it. Hadley, I see you in here. We got fluffers. We got Dill. I love saying your freaking name, bro. And you know what? Look at Bootstrap. Look at Bootstrap over here. Do you see his nose right here? He's trying to pretend he's a complete idiot. All right. He's a homeless dog. He's a mutt. He's inbred. And he's just trying to make sure I know he's there. Why he's completely just dumb. You know, he's just a dumb dog, but he loves his grandma, and I'm really the only one he kind of listens to. He listens to his mama and daddy differently, but he does listen to me very rarely. Okay, can I get an amen? But I'm letting you guys know, Dill Hole. I'd forgotten about, people's voices make a difference. That's why I'm kind of nervous about mine always getting scratchy and cutting out and all that crap. But people's voices make a difference. Dill Hole, you got that voice. Make you want to listen to shit. And you're funny. I mean, if you guys are connected to Dill Hole, well, you're a Dill Hole. Your Dill Hole's puckering. Like a a hemorrhoid sack. He's got a little, you didn't know if he was trying to scratch something, you felt like something was hanging out, that's a hemorrhoid. Probably because you're not connected to Dill Hole. You Dill Hole? Your Dill Hole's doing a dilly do. Redhead, good morning, my people. You're alive, not dead. You know where to go. You know where to go to get your morning fixins. You know what I mean? Your morning loveness. It's right here. Well, what are you working on, Redhead? Well, I went through a bunch of my stuff because I'm going to be moving, and I got a dumpster out in the front. My brother brought it to me, and my arms are incapable of me doing it by myself, so I have to do a little bit at a time and then get some help. But I've been dumping stuff and everything else, and I had an overwhelming little group here. T is up in here. Lex Gaming. We got, let's see here. I can't see that vlog. What is that? How do you pronounce that? Is that ho? I don't think you say ho vlog. Do you say ho vlog? Jeho vlog? I can read, but I don't necessarily read correctly. Does that make sense to you? I mean, I'm just throwing it at you, but I'm welcome. Come on in. Come on in, you ho vlog. Come on in and take your clothes off. Apparently you're used to it, so just go ahead and do it. We welcome everybody, clothed and not clothed, okay? We got Rice up in here. Hey, King Morgan. Hey, sassy queen is sweet, baby. I haven't seen you. It's okay because I know you love me. Come on in. Come on in. So this is what I'm working on. I had a whole bunch of neutral colors. And these are yarn that have been donated to me. So I literally have to combine them and make them work. So this is the one I'm working on now. I got the blue one done that I was working on earlier. I started this a couple days ago. Someone told me on my Facebook, they said it looks a little variegated. Well, if it looks like you want to buy it, I don't care what it looks like. Yeah, it could look like petrified dog poop in the front yard that has a little bit of that white mold on it because you didn't pick it up, and so it's turned to its own color. It's got the mixture of the doo-doo brown and then the white mold over it. If that was the color and it sold, I'd be selling doo-doo brown Afghans all day long with a little bit of the white mold. So, I mean, I love that people like it, but I want people to buy it. Yeah, that's what happens when you're on a fixed income. Buy my shit. If I wore panties, I'd sell them. Do you know people buy used panties? Like if you wear a pair of panties for 20, don't ask me how I know. But if you wear panties for like 24 hours, there's people that buy them. Non-washed, of course. What do? You go around huffing panties? I mean, is that what you do? You are you in church? Hey, you huff panties? How do you hide it? Do you pretend it's like a napkin? Why would somebody huff panties? I mean, hey, to each their own. To each their own. You want to huff some panties? I mean, do I have to buy some? Do I have to buy some so I can have some huffers? Do I got any huffers in the building? I mean, if we have panty huffers up in here, somebody needs to say I'm a hootie hoo panty huffer. I want to know a panty huffer. I'm not a panty huffer. You know what I mean? Poison. Hey, that's what I'm saying. HD. That's what I'm saying. It's got a puke monster. Although I would have to probably say if I was selling my huffable panties, I guarantee you it wouldn't be pukeable. It just is. It's like that's a sacred area. That's a sacred area. Can't you huff gas? Can't you like spray WD-40 on a napkin or something and huff it? I don't think you're going to get high. And if you're getting high off of someone's pantyhole, I mean, I feel like they would be popular by now. I don't think that's a popular gig. I don't sign up for those kind of gigs, but I mean, there's weird folks that do. I'm just throwing it at you. Use panties and picking up old dog doo-doo isn't my Hey! Deal! Can I get an amen? Apparently, there is absolutely no one inside of my chat who's a panty huffer. Well, I feel blessed. I mean, I'm rocking with the right crew. You know what I mean? Because, huffers in the puffers where you blow a lot, That's OG Raider trying to call me right now. He doesn't realize that I'm on live. He probably just woke up taking a shit. Yeah. He likes to call. He likes to call me when he's taking a little doo-doo, Let's see, we got Tranquil. Come on in, baby, take your shoes off. Come on in, baby, take your shoes off. Come on in, yeah, come on in, come on in, yeah, come on in. Donna! Oh, you know what? You and Murder. I've been Murder. People think I'm saying murder because I'm so hillbilly. But both of you guys, I miss you. I need to come and see you and check you out. I know you've been working your ass off. You little working ass. You like to be working your ass off. All the time, working. No, Donna, yeah. Donna, do you know her? Oh, Donna, yeah. Donna, you don't? I know a girl. Donna is a name, yeah. She's in the U2 streets, and doing it is a game. She'll love you. She'll love me. She loves everybody 'cause she's, oh, yeah, Donna, yeah, whoa, Donna. I wake up like this, whoa, Donna, whoa, Donna. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. I appreciate seeing you, Jamaican. Hey, I want to tell you, if you're still in the chat, I want to tell you, Jamaican, you know where it's at. Follow your path. I don't know exactly what you're going through, and I don't care. That's the cool thing about when you pray for somebody and you don't know all the details, but you are a prayer warrior. God will lay something on your heart for you to tell that person. You don't know jack shit about their situation, but you tell this person, look, I've been praying for you and I feel this. I feel it's not you, it's God, it's the Holy Spirit. I feel like you need, you might want to hear this. And if it don't pertain to you, then I'm full of shit. But if it does pertain to you, God's trying to tell you something. Knock, knock, knock on heaven's door. Jamaican, there's going to be a lot of different doors that are knocking. In fact, I think that there's already a bunch of doors that are knocking. And sometimes when you hear the knock, it sounds so appetizing and such a great maneuver. Do not stress yourself out. Okay? When the devil wants to propose something to you, he makes it look good. You know, I'm choosing to be a celibate woman. I'm choosing to like kind of stay away from shit. He make peanut butter look good. I mean, he'll make a scrambled egg look good. Bootstrap, get away from there. He'll make like petrified cow patties in pooper scoopers in the pasture look good if it's gonna appease you. So when you hear that knock, Jamaican, and you're wondering if it's stressing you out and it's making you wonder because you feel like it's a good move financially, but it's making your butthole tight. You know what? Sometimes you got to pass on those knocks because, you know, God's over here going, hey, man, go check out this door. Oh, you didn't want to check out that door? Well, shit, now I got to give you another one. Jamaican, can you check out this door? Well, crap, you're wrapped up in a different door? Well, he'll never, ever stop knocking on your door. But when you open it up, if you're stressed out, that ain't part of Jesus' plan. So I'm keeping you in my prayer. I think you're moving in big steps. Don't know that to be confirmational. I don't know if that's confirmed business, but I believe you got big things working and you are in the right direction. Big things are going to be moving. If it's stressing you out, stay away from it. It is not part of the plan. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah. Sassy Queen, true. She says that's true. I don't even know nothing. Wellness, girl. I was watching one of your videos, and I mean, I know you work out. I've known you for what, 3-4 years now? I've known you. First of all, your skin. I want to lick your poor woman is probably going to be upset, but I don't mean this like this. I want to lick you. Your skin. Okay, first of all, you had on a wrapperoo around your goodies, you know? So you had a wrapper, but you weren't like showing off your goodies, you know what I mean? You just had a wrapperoo. And it went around this way. I believe it came up this way. And your skin and the definition in your arm. See, my bitch got wings. Hey, I'm like one of them pads people wear when they're on their period. Them bitch got wings because apparently your pussy gonna fly off. I don't know. Like you start your menstrual cycle, and the Kotex industry starts putting wings and shit on it because you got to take flight apparently. Well, I don't know what the hell this is. But I mean, I feel like I have a built-in banjo. I mean, seriously. I mean, I could have my own concert. Not you. Oh, no, man. You was talking. You were doing a collab. I wasn't even paying attention to the person you were talking to. I was focused on you. And your lotion, your moisturizing, whatever the hell you put on, you was like Twilight. Glistening, but the definition, I mean, you didn't look all, you didn't look like that. I mean, you didn't look like, my name's Frugal Mama. I mean, you weren't doing that. You were so feminine and everything. But the definition in your arms, and you don't got wings. You aren't trying to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Apparently that's what I do on my part of town. But I'm telling you right now, gorgeous beans. I feel awful because I constantly am telling you how gorgeous you are. I'm mesmerized. I mean, I don't want you. I mean, I'm not trying to be like, you know, in it. Frugal. I'm not. I'm telling you, from a woman who loves the Lord, I know you love the Lord, from a woman who loves the Lord to another woman that loves the Lord, you look hot. You do. So I just had to say that because I know you were doing a collab. I wasn't paying attention to it. You know, I was just looking at my folks because I observed differently. You know what I mean? I just observe it differently. I think I seen Savage. I got your package. Much love, Red. Did you open it? I don't know if you know what they are. I don't know if you opened it or not. Well, you're laughing, Frugal, because it's truthful. Okay, don't tell me that your partner don't tell you you're fly. Because if your partner don't tell you that you're fly, you probably should get a new partner. I really probably should learn who your partner is. Because, like, I'm Miss Wellness Frugal Mama. Like, that's all I know. And I know she got a family. I probably should invest a little more attention in that. I get mesmerized, but if you opened it, Savage, you did. Those are washcloths. Those are 100% washable washcloths. First of all, excellent for anybody's skin in your family, Savage Moses. Easy. Wash them, dry them. If you don't want to dry them, hang them to dry. When you're in the shower or the bathtub, some folks don't like to be they dry easy. What do you folks think they did in the 1800s? Like, really? Well, apparently pickle juice is trying to get in my cooter. Well, hello. It's the warmest place on earth. Everybody wants to enjoy that spot. Well, okay. She's underneath here and does not want to be disturbed. But those are washcloths for the baby. I know there was only 4. I wish I could have done something a little bigger, but the bitch is broke. When you're a giver, hey, Cooterlicious, could you slow down? When you're broke hoe, you got to figure out how you can try to express your careness and your affection towards somebody on YouTube or outside of the world. And sometimes they're not big. Sometimes they're not real big. Like I didn't mail you a blanket. That bitch would have cost me too much. So I had to send you some washcloths. But you know what? They were made with love. Wear them till they wear out. Don't use them in your kitchen. Some folks do, but when you put bleach on them, it kind of eats through them really quick. But bathrooms and for the baby, put a couple in the diaper bag just in case for whatever reason. You guys will be good to go. Did you guys find an outfit? I know you was like searching. I haven't seen if you found an outfit yet. When is that damn baby shower? You got, like, your baby shower is going to be bigger than Christmas. Like, your baby's upcoming delivery is getting hyphy like a virgin who got pregnant and didn't have nowhere to give birth and had to give birth in with a bunch of donkeys and cows in a haystack. I don't think your woman's ready for all that shit. And I feel bad for her. Because you was like, we got 2 months left, baby. And she was like, no, we don't. The fuck we do. We got 3. We got 3 more months. And then she realized it was June. She was like, what? Oh, wait a minute. It's June, huh? Oh, we got 2 more months. But I want to get it done. Poor little thing. I'm telling you, being towards that end of that hall, when you have a human being that you're making inside of you, grabbing onto your rib cage like it's a fucking jungle gym, bouncing on the bladder like, they getting ready to do something. You know what I mean? It's difficult. It's difficult being the cocoon. Blessed Lord Jesus, touch Miss Savage. Touch her last 2 months. Let the next 2 months give her a little peace of mind. I don't care how many babies you had. You know how to get it out. Fucking sucks. It don't matter if they cut it out. The C-sections are no joke. I've had 2 of them. It don't matter if you squirt it out. I've had a JJ baby. They all suck dick. Okay? They all suck the baby. That's how you got pregnant to begin with. Dick sucker. So by the time the baby does come out, it's a painful process. I mean, everybody's like, well, we all know that, Redhead. We all know the habit of the fuck what you do if you got a winky dinky, you don't know shit. Okay? That's why you got to work hard. That's why it's biblical. That's why you got to work hard. You got to work hard to provide for that family. The mama son's got to go through the pain because we're a bitch. We're a bitch and we deceived y'all with the apple. Oh, please take it. The devil wants you to be not as powerful as God. And that's the reason why he said to take the fruit from the tree so you don't have wisdom. He's a liar. He lies. And the dumb bitches of the world, can I get an amen? Said, well, fuck, I want to be smart. Let me take that apple. I don't want to eat it first, though, Adam. You need to eat it first. You're the man. Can you pull your dick out and grab your balls and eat this apple? Because I feel like we're going to get some power. And then men, the power of the pussy, they do almost anything. They was like, are you going to have sex with me when I'm eating the apple? I'm not really sure if that's how it went down, but then apples were being eaten. Okay? And God said, you dumb fuckers. Okay, now what we have to do is when you have a baby, you're going to wish that you was not really having that baby. And you, since you can't have a baby, you need to work hard for the rest of your days. You got to work hard for the rest of your days to provide. Well, like the curse or not, that's the way it is. Can I get an amen? So we're going to have to pray for Savage's wife and her cooter hole. Probably her booter hole too, because, you blow everything out. I only had one hemorrhoid my whole life. I made fun of people that have hemorrhoids. I think hemorrhoids are funny when people have hemorrhoids because I don't get them. They're not a funny situation, okay? But I pushed so hard with my VJJ baby. She said she's the prettiest baby because she's the one that came out of my VJJ. She tells the other two, no, you was cut out. I got blessed with the VJJ all the way out. Well, the bitch gave me a hemorrhoid. I was like, do I have a bubble coming out of my ass? Like, was there a twin that I had that I feel like I'm birthing, but it don't feel like there's like no bones or nothing. It's just, I got something down there. Can somebody look at it? Nobody want to look at your ass when you got like an abnormality. You got to find some folks who are willing to look at abnormalities, okay? So, because if you can't see it, somebody else made you to look at it. So, unfortunately, I had to go to my mom or my dad, to be honest with you. I think it was my mom. And I'm like, something's happening in there, in that region. Either I'm going to get a mirror and get myself pregnant again, or something's happening down in that balloon area. I mean, I feel like I got a punching bag. Something's happening down there. And when my mom's all, well, honey, you got a hemorrhoid. It's deflated, but you got a hemorrhoid. I'm like, a hemorrhoid? Don't you have to be like a construction worker sitting on cement and shit to get hemorrhoids? Like, isn't that like not some, did I grow it? Did I grow it when I was pregnant? And my mom was like, no, you push so hard. I was pushing for so long and so hard to get that bitch out that my inner skin was like, well, fuck it. Let's just make a sack. You're so magnificent in making a baby and squashing it out. Now you're a sack maker. I mean, am I supposed to be proud of that? So I rocked my hemorrhoid. It goes away. Never had another one. Never had another one. Can I get an amen? Bootstrap's trying to be real good. Bootstrap's a menace. Look at him. He's trying to, he knows grandma's doing something. Look at his drunk eyes. Oh, he knows grandma's doing something. Hi, Bootsy boy. And Pickle Juice. Bootstrap thinks Pickle Juice is his girlfriend. Pickle Juice can't stand Bootstrap. No, he puts her nose directly on her cookie. And when I say he puts his nose directly on her cookie, he don't nonchalantly be like, this is Pickles, and be like, hey, what do you got going on? He don't do that, okay? Bootstrap does this. And Pickle just don't like it. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Could you please get your nose off of my cookie? Aggressively. I mean, that actually sounds like a fun time. I mean, I said it like I didn't really think it was fun. But now that I've said it out loud, aggressive cookie smelling, it don't sound like a half bad gig, except for, it's the dog. I don't let the dog do that. I mean, do we have people in my chat that are professional cookie smellers? I'm not a cookie smeller. I don't know how that's appropriately done. Now, my phone's going to go off. That's YouTube. I have everybody and their mother's alarm on. I try to visit as many people as I can. I figure if I go through one full charge, which I usually do several times a day, but if I go through one full charge and I'm trying to reach people and then I go to charge my phone again, I've done my duties. I've done my duties. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just constantly be charging my phone? Well, I can't do that. So I do a runabout. I love to talk. You've been on a few times that I haven't been able to pop in. I know that you know that I love you. I promote you. If you guys are not connected to Eyes That Love to Talk, you should be. You should be. Real spit that she speaks on. You get to a certain place in your life that she knows her value. She knows her worth. She knows what she expects out of life. And, folks are crazy. They're so used to being wrapped up in their game and what used to work for them in their 20s and it really didn't work out in their 30s, but they were still doing it. And now they're in their 40s and they're doing it out of habit. And now they're 50s and you look stupid as shit. You look stupid as shit, running streets, acting like you like that much pussy. Speaking on a male and a female term. I'm telling you right now, you act like that you just the pussy whisperer. You ain't no pussy whisperer. You barely even know how to spell pussy on a good day. Nah, you like P-U-S-S-Z-Z-Z-Z-Y, pussy. You know what I mean? You don't even know how to spell it. Okay? So you are not the pussy whisperer. I guarantee you there's 9 in my chat. There's not one pussy whisperer up in this joint. I'm just saying. Grant says, well, he might want to order some cooter cookies. That's what I thought I heard him say. Maybe I read the chat wrong. If I made cooter cookies, are you guys going to buy them? Cooter cookies? What would you do with flavoring? Do you put a little lemon in it? I don't know. Those would be lemon cookies, not cooter cookies. I guess you'd have to make them look like a cooter, but taste like a cookie. Hey, Crumble don't have shit on me. I want to be the next cookie master. Don't make me make no dick pops. You know what I'm saying? I got cooter cookies and dick pops. Oh yeah, everybody come over after church. Yeah, we'll have some cooter cookies and dick pop sundaes. You know what I mean? Can I get a name? Man, you better pray before you eat it because it might upset your tummy. You know what I'm saying? Most hated. You're a new subscriber to me to you, you to me, and I'm enjoying it. My little weed group. Hey, I got a couple people that I follow in the weed group. I was telling OG Raider this. You need to hear me out. If you guys, I'm a medical marijuana smoker. I use it for my medication, and that's the way that it is. So, I am in a few groups that talk about their cannabis use and have fun. Let me tell you, you guys are the best, happiest motherfuckers. You're the happiest motherfuckers. I don't even think you're high. I don't, but I think you're gonna get high, so you're just happy. I don't know what the deal is. I just appreciate Eli. You are a longtime friend. You won't ever lose your wrench. I know I haven't seen you for a while. We haven't seen each other for a while. How's your health? I've been thinking about you off and on. I know the last time we had spoke, you had some health issues, but you'll be forever a redhead. You'll always be a redhead up in this bitch. I'm dead on the floor. Why is somebody giving Grant Meeker the Heine lick maneuver? That's what my daddy calls it. I'm like, Dad, do you know how to do the Heimlich maneuver? What the fuck is it? Am I saying it right? Heimlich maneuver? And he's all, no, I know how to do that Heine lick. Hey! It'll make anything you're choking on come up. You know what I mean? I was like, it was my dad, but I didn't want him to do it. So I was like asking people, Do you know about the Heimlich maneuver? And they was like, bitch, no. No, we don't know. Well, I'm like, I'm trying to choke on air and nobody's giving it to me. You know, I just wanted to try it one time. Heimlich sounds like I want to choke. You know, that's a whole new video. Can I get a name, man? Devo! Down, down, down. You a funny naked dude, you are now, now. Nah, nah, don't tell me you got pants on, you never see 'em done. Down on Devo, Devo, I enjoy your channel. I enjoy coming in and seeing your folks. You make me laugh. You are the most. I do. I love coming into your live streams. I may not be able to reach all of them, but I have been able to reach a few. And I love great vibes, you naked ass motherfucker. It is a great vibe. I'm just loving it. Carrie! Hey, 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 hey. May, I'm dyslexic and you got letters in there I'm trying to make into words. Maybe I do. Hey, maybe I do. You cannot confirm nor deny. Or maybe I don't. We don't talk about redhead clothes. No, because, you know, I'm simple. I got this at a yard sale. It says Reno. You just put it on, and that's it. Like, you rock your shit, you know. I could do it topless like you, Debo, but then, you know, YouTube, well, I respect myself. I wouldn't do it. Because I just respect myself. Why would I want to have hey, what I got is beautiful. Can I get a name, man? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing this old cage. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me an outer shell that I'm not taking with me that's fucking fabulous. You know what I mean? Like, who needs to worry about being with someone? I can just look in the mirror and be like, hey, yay! You know, all by yourself. All by yourself because you're fabulous. I rock that shit. Can I get a name, man? Thank you. I do too. And you know what, Devo? When I'm new, you got folks in there that are like family, like we all do. And you make me feel like family when I come into your chat. And I'm not family just yet. I'm like a neighbor you like to have come over. Like, did you know this new bitch that just moved in on the corner? I don't know. Like, she stays to herself, but I kind of like her vibe. I mean, that's how you make me feel every time I come in there. Tactic! I've been able to come in there here and there to see you. I really have. Always friendly. Always really nice. I have all y'all's bells on. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah, yeah. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. My German Shepherds over here, they're used to this shit. This is me. Like, I don't get on and perform. No, this is me. If I annoy you on YouTube, I guarantee you wouldn't want me to be around in your real life. You'd be like, that bitch needs to be put, like, on medication. You know, I'm just throwing it at you. But there are some folks that like it. And they keep coming back. And those are the ones that I stay close to. Can I get a name, man? You are such a good... I added a word. I added good to it. Apparently, I'm going to talk about myself and how wonderful I am. It says you are such a mood lifter. Well, I appreciate that. Moods are hard to lift sometimes. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday. She's having a rough, difficult time in every aspect of her life. And I tell you what, it's hard. It's hard to stay up on the lifted side. You know what I mean? I love the American flag in the back. I appreciate that. I have several in my home. My dad's from the Air Force. Both of my brothers are from the Navy. My grandfather was from the Navy. I believe my other side of my grandfather was in the Army. And that's something that I probably should check out because it's important. I tried to join the service, but at the time, the government told me I was fat ass. Yeah, I'm almost 6 foot tall. And at that time, I think I was like 245 pounds. And they told me I had to get down to 160. There is nothing in my life at 6 foot, and I'm like a big woman. When I say, I mean, I have a big bone structure. I got wide hips. I've got wide shoulders. I've got, not huge feet, but bigger feet. I got long legs. I've got a bigger Amazon frame. And if I get down to 160 pounds, I'm going to look like I'm sick. Okay? If we were in battle, I would be the first one shot down because I'm the weakest link, So the government told me I was a fat ass. I did try to lose some weight. I lost like 45 pounds. And then everybody was like, are you sick? Are you sick? Are you feeling sick? You look a little weak. You look like you need to put on some weight. And I'm like, well, the government told me I was a fat ass. So I decided that maybe that just wasn't, time was all going on and I wasn't losing weight. But I did want to join the service at one time, but I was a fat ass. I'm taller than you. I'm taller than a lot of folks. But that's okay. That's okay. I used to, back in my early dating game, your girl got game. That's like when I observe people and I see what the fuck they say about some shit they're saying, I'm like, they think they got game. Or I'll be listening to somebody and game knows game. And they think they got game, but they really don't. You know what I mean? Well, your girl got a little game. But I was being a little bit not nice towards shorter folks. Because when I say that, I wouldn't date anybody that was shorter than me. And I broke that cycle. You cannot judge a book by its cover. You cannot judge a book by the cover. You judgmental fuck. You can't judge a book by its cover. Most people in life are robbing themselves of great opportunities because they looking at the package, thinking they're going to miss out on some shit. Oh, you missing out on some shit. You're missing out on some shit because you're being so judgmental that you can't even love the people that you're supposed to love. I got a lot of folks in my family that love me. They just don't like me. Well, I'll take the love. You don't gotta like. Everyone is a critic. Absolutely. If you don't agree or breathe or shit the same way somebody else does, you'd be like, oh, when I shit, I got corn. Oh, well, that's fantastic. I don't. Well, now that you're not a corn shitter, you don't belong. Everybody's got their own path. My mama used to always tell me, if everybody was exactly like you and thought the same way you did and did the same things you did, how boring would the life be? I don't want to live a boring life. I want to live my life. And if you guys want to jump on that train, let's do it. Oh, I love judging. Hey, well, at least you can admit that shit. Let's see what you wrote down in that little passage. Okay, it says, I love judging, but I only tell what I think when someone is pissing me off. So you do it as a defense. And everybody does judge. See, I hate people equally. I don't discriminate on it. I'll come in a room and equally, I don't like nobody. That's how I approach it. I don't walk in a room and be like, I just automatically love everyone. I think everybody is neat. I just like everyone because everyone is a treat. That is not me. He's in my armpit now. That is not me, okay? I walk in a room and I just hate everybody equally. And if you can change my mind to make me not hate you like I did when I came back in, can I get an amen? I mean, I can convert. I can do that. Oh, gee, why? Yeah. Do you know about them. Yeah, I do. Can I give you a compliment? I'm not trying to fluff your butt, but if you feel like you're getting a buff fluff, just let it fluff. You know what I mean? But you already know Mr. Merciless is my favorite. He's my favorite. I like him. I do. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's my favorite. And I'm fucking pissed off that all of you scum sucking hoe bags started fighting and shit. Redhead don't fight. I was a good mod. You cock sucking beesies. Okay? You took my mod away because everybody's got taken away. All right? But there's a few mods, not all of them. There's a few mods that I still love and I still respect, and I'm happy, and you are one of them. You always make Redhead feel welcomed. It's important. You know? You don't have to make somebody feel welcome. Fuck what you heard. I don't care. Never say hi to me ever in your life. Bam! 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 You know what I mean? Those are my pistols. So I appreciate you, OG Wall. I do. I sometimes Merciless's chat goes so fast and I miss people and I whatever the fuck. But you always catch me. You always catch me, and I'll always respect you for that. I appreciate everything you do for me. Hey! You know what it wasn't you. You weren't the cocksucking hoe. I was so fucking pissed. I almost wanted to put in Merciless's chat, but you know there's a bunch of fucking pussy asses in there being like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me, I don't want to be a look at me. You know, I don't want to go in somebody's chat and be a look at me. I try not to be. You know, I say hi and shit. And hooty hoo. It's nice to see you. Blessings to you. You know, all that fucking shit. I'm polite, but I'm not a look at me, you know. So, then there's looker meers. And you are not a looker meer. I definitely know that. Boom! What are you doing in here, Mavs, say a slur. I feel like I slur to begin with. Did you guys see my Betty Scrotum eyes? I just woke up. Do you see it? You see my little fupa right here? I probably could hold my crochet hook. Let's see if I can. I almost could. You know what I mean? Right there. I got eye fupa happening this morning. Hey, all I'm saying is when you're in this position about right here, nobody looking at a fupa. Nobody looking at no damn fupa. I mean, I'm just being honest. They be caressing it. Like, oh, fupa-licious. You know what I mean? I think I'm the only one in this world that has eye fupas. I got Betty Scrotum eyes. They're gorgeous. You want Betty Scrotum eyes. You want some Betty Scrotum eyes. You do. You're looking at them. I'm going to be getting a business card. I'm using that term loosely. And I'm getting it in the mail, and I'm having a few things made. I want to get OG Raider a couple of things because I'm just a giver. I think other people besides myself. But I do want to get a shirt made that says tits on a Ritz. That's the best cracker. Yeah. I mean, do I wear it? Can I wear it? I don't know. Is that a unisex? Is that a unisex terminology? I don't know. She got Betty Scrotum eyes. I feel like that's another t-shirt that I should have. I mean, will people wear that shit? I don't know. I mean, are you guys, tell me. Are you guys going to do it? I am gorgeous. Oh, well, see what you're doing. That's a butt fluff, and I'll take it. My butt hasn't been fluffed for a minute. So I'm going to take that butt fluff. Hey, you see some things that you're wanting to poke some things in there. I mean, you can next Tuesday, but today we can't. But I appreciate your butt fluff. I do. I try to be me. I just woke up. I haven't done shit. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I have done nothing. I squirted. I pissed. This is what that means. That's it. I haven't even done my morning shitty bang bang. I haven't done any. Well, if I did morning shitty bang bang, I'd have to wash because I don't shitty bang bang without washing. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care where it's at. I could be at your grandma's house. I know that bitch got a washcloth. Okay, so I'll take a napkin. I'll take a paper towel. I will take a little bit damp toilet paper. That shit leaves a little bit of snowballs behind. But I would rather have snowballs behind than a little residue of shitty, shitty, bang, bang. I don't do that. When I sweat, it has to smell like shea butter or pear lotion. But if you sweat and you got a little residue on your shitty, shitty, bang, bang, you're going to smell like shit. That is not a smell I go for. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to have the fragrance of diarrhea. That's just not what is the fuck happening with this tripod? It's not wanting to hold still, so I feel like I'm moving it up and down, okay? My tripod's having a lot more fun than I am. Where is going on right here? All right. I may have to hold this. Where are you driving to, Tia? Did you get permission? Are you driving your mama to work? How's mom's? Can she hear me? Oh, Tia's mom. I love you, and I don't even know who you are. I feel like you might have like bigger boobs. Maybe I want to snuggle in them, like a good mama would let their children. I want to be one of your children. Well, because you have one of my friends as your children. Let me tell you what's happening right now. We have wind. The dogs are not used to this wind. I don't know where the wind came up from. It came up from yesterday, from the bowels of Satan. And it's blowing everywhere, which is horrible because all of the grass is kind of dried out. So that means all the stuff that's going to be blown everywhere. If you have allergies, you're fucked. So the dogs don't know what to do. I live out in the country on 35 acres. We don't have buildings and masts and houses and big trucks and all that shit to block it. So, out here, I feel like I'm in the Wizard of Oz wanting to go home. Are we having a tornado? I don't know what's happening, but there are some serious, serious wind blowing up in here. Where, Tina? I don't know. Like, I went to all the jails. I did. I went to all the jail sales and Tina wasn't there. I asked some folks that looked like they was, borderline gangbangers. I had to talk their language. I'm like, hey. You see Tina? I said, Tina. Like that. Yeah. They didn't even know where she was. They was like, that bitch came in here and didn't belong. We had to kick her out of jail. I said, you kicked Tina out of jail? Like she didn't even have to get a bail bond? They were like, no, the bail bond people came and got her and said, oh, you got to go. So I don't even know where Tina is. She's very confused. Joseph! I had so much fun playing with you guys the other day. It was no fly zone. First it was KJ first. And then it was no fly zone. Tia was there. And Joe. Am I saying everybody? Was that everybody? It was 3. I feel like I did a quad. Did I do a quad? I feel like I did a quad. And none of you guys got on my nerves. But I kind of kicked back. And followed. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. That's the only way you can do it sometimes, Joe. That's the only way you can do it sometimes is just hanging in there as long as you can. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you're hanging on with the strand that is frayed. It doesn't matter if you're hanging on with one fingernail. It doesn't matter if you're hanging on with your loosey lips. You know what I mean? It don't matter as long as you're hanging on. As long as you're hanging on. That means you're succeeding. There you are, honey. You tried to call me. I let everybody know. I got 812 subs. I was afraid to celebrate my 800. I was afraid to celebrate my 800 because I went to 820 something. And then I went down to 805. How do you have 20 people unsubscribe overnight? Like, I don't even get that shit. You know what I mean? So I was afraid to celebrate my victory in my 800, but you know what? Maybe it's going to stick. So you guys want to celebrate with me? I've hit 800 subscribers. Yay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! That is exciting shit, and I'm very happy. You guys share me out. Get me get me to my 1K and let it stick. And I mean, that's what's important, right? Getting those watch hours and doing everything you need to do. I appreciate you bringing that in. I appreciate it. Remember what, hey, Nirvana! If you guys aren't following her, do yourself a favor. There's some folks on YouTube that you are robbing yourself of laughter. You are robbing yourself of a good time. You are robbing yourself of feeling some kind of shitty bitty, and then you go into somebody's chat and you're feeling like a titty. You know what I mean? Like the best titties. And Nirvana's channel will make you feel like that. I feel like she is my human spirit. I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in past lives and coming back in another life. I don't believe in that shit. But if I had a past life, I feel like Nirvana and I were connected in some manner. I most of the time relate to almost everything she says, and she says it the way I can't say it most of the time. But I'm telling you right now, I love her soul. I love her spirit. I love the way that she runs her household. I'm a firm believer of that. People be like, oh, you're one of them barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen bitches. Yeah, I probably am. You know, I ask OG Raider. He's in here. He didn't have to, if he didn't have to piss and shit, if I could have carried his catheter with him to piss and shit, he didn't have to do it. I love to serve. I love to cook. I love to bake. I love to do things that people like. I learn what they don't like. And then I feel bad if they don't like it. So I'll try to rearrange it to make it better. You know what I mean? And when you're sick, I'll bathe you. If you can't put your shoes on, I'll help you put your shoes on. If your legs are swollen because of lack of circulation and there's no one in your house because your skin is scaly and you look all fucked up, I'll rub your legs. I'll give you some circulation. All that shit is just, it is important. And when you come into a different chat and they do similar things that you do, you serve your man. I bet you do. Hey, yeah. I'd watch it. Hey, on a low key, I'd watch that shit. I probably shouldn't watch half the shit I watch. But you service your man. That's what you're supposed to do. And in return, your man is supposed to love you and take care of you and do everything. And you take care of your son, even though he's grown. I do the same thing. OG Raider gets mad at me. He does. He gets mad at me sometimes because he'll say shit like, your kids are grown, it's none of their business. They're not in charge of your business. My kids don't tell me what the fuck to do. There ain't nobody but Jesus. Can I get an amen? Telling Redhead what the fuck to do. Try me. Try to tell me some shit right now. Say something in this chat like you trying to tell me some shit. Go suck a bag of dicks. Ain't nobody telling me shit. But I can tell you this right now. I will take care of my kids till my last breath. I can be 80 and they can be 60. And I will do whatever it takes to love my children. They're my children. That's my kid on the phone right now. What time is it? He's already at work. If you are on your phone, OG Raider, would you text Landon and tell him I'm live so that he'll stop ringing my phone? That would be nice. Hold on. Gonna be mad was just talking about my children, how I spoiled them, and I just disconnected. I didn't even answer it. I'm like, oh, decline. Well, that was me being a hypocrite. Can I get an amen? I hope he's having a good day. Sometimes my children will call me when they're having a bad day because that's why I started my YouTube to begin with, so that they could have my voice at any time in case if I wasn't here. Your days are not promised. Your days are not promised. And if you're living your life with your pantyhole out and your dick hole out, being a dickwad, I'm telling you right now, your life is not promised. I mean, if you want to be known as a dickwad, you're doing a good job. I don't want to be known as a dickwad. I just don't want to be known as that. I want to be known as somebody who gave you some goodness. That's what I want to do. Simper! Look at, we're being friends. Look at us being friends. First of all, may I please give my due respect to Mrs. Simper. Yep, and you better verbally be telling your woman about Redhead. Let me tell you all, any man in my chat, I don't care what color you are, I don't care if you have a dick growing out of your fucking nose, okay? I don't care who you are. Anybody that's in my chat that is a man, I do not want you. Okay? I don't compliment you because I want your dick hole. I'm not complimenting you because I want to be in your surrounding areas. I'm not doing any of that shit because I don't want to. Okay, so you're misunderstanding that. So, when I compliment people, I'm going to give Simper a compliment. Okay, I really am starting to dig him. I think he has like under 200 subscribers. You guys need to go subscribe to him. He has a gorgeous, you better tell your wife that I said hello, Simper. You're making my fupa twitch. Okay? He has the best smile. And I can tell you this for me, watch when I'm in his life. I'll be saying something and that big smile comes in. He's like a big teddy bear too. And it makes you get warmed up. You got a good head on your shoulder. You're smart. I already knew you were a double banging bitch. You are a double military banging bitch. We had this conversation. He's in the Army and the Marine Corps. And I'm not gossiping or putting out his business because we had the discussion. So it's open knowledge. Open knowledge, assholes. So let me tell you about the double banger. He wasn't satisfied with being in the Marine Corps. He did some shit and then he went in the Army. He's a double banger. That's crazy town. I know a few people that have done, some people 3. But you know what? That's dedication. I salute you. And I appreciate what you do. What do you do? What do I do? I'm just Simper. What do I do? Sometimes, I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I love it when you do it. You will say some real shit, but you say it in a kind way that some people may take it a little bit crooked. But because you say it in a firm, kind way, not so catty and bitch-like, you say it like a man. What? Pickle's trying to climb in my butt. She really is. Look at this. Oh, no, she's climbing out of it. Okay. She's like, look, I don't know. Yesterday she turned 3. Happy birthday yesterday, Beetlejuice. You don't like coffee. Oh, you know what she wants. Her papa, OG Raider, bought her these yesterday. This is what she wants. But I appreciate what you do. I can't always say what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm a woman and I don't want the confrontation from the men. I can't do confrontation. I really can't do confrontation with the man. I remember the first time in the last 17 years that we've been together. Or 17 years. What the fuck? I just added 10 years onto that. Somebody shoot me in my fucking face hole. But the 7 years that we've been on and off, he only called me a bitch twice in 7 years. Like in a meaningful bitch way, you know. And the first time he did it was when we were very first together. When we were very first together, he called me a bitch for something. I was probably being a bitch. But I don't give a fuck. Don't call me names like that. You pretty soon you're going to be hungry and we already know I make your food, so shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? So he called me a bitch once and then I corrected it immediately. I didn't let it fly. Not even the first time. I didn't. My ex-husband used to call me names all the time. I used to call him names as well. And it's just, I don't do that. That's why I don't do confrontation with men. I am not even trying to be in that realm. And then years later, he said it one other time, and immediately after he said it, he was like, oh, you know, I probably should have used a different word. And I'm like, well, I'm glad you recognize that. Yeah. Because we don't do that shit up in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got to give him kudos. I got to give him kudos. Hey, look at it, everybody. Welcome in. We got Maze D. What is this? Hey. You know what he used to tell me? Maze, I'm coming back to you, and if I don't, make some noise so I see you. Let me tell you what he would do, Semper. And I still would do it because I knew it was true. If we were arguing, if OG and I were arguing, this is how we argued. We didn't verbally argue with each other. We didn't speak. Okay? And OG Raider can do that for a minute because he needs his space, but he can't do it for super, super long. Because, I mean, I won't speak. I mean, you trying to ask me to do so, I'll act like you're not even there. Like, can you hear me? The fuck can you hear me? My body language is telling you to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that shit. So, with OG Raider, we don't speak to each other when we're angry. So, even on good days, if he's hungry, when he was living with me, when he was hungry, you know, I knew he didn't eat. And Lord knows if he has to make his own food, because that was like a punishment in its own self. But I would, after a while, or maybe after the few days or whatever, I'd be like, hey, are you hungry? Well, of course I'm hungry. Have you fed me? Have you been in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant where you belong? What the fuck are you doing? You gave me the apple to eat. We already had this discussion. The reason why I'm starving is because your white ass did not cook me anything to eat. That's how he would be. And you know what? If he said it in the right way, I would go in there and I would make him something to eat. I do it made on to order. Because he's a picky fuck. He just don't eat everything. And it has nothing to do with the way it tastes. It has nothing to do with none of that shit. He just don't like certain things. But when you get to know somebody, you know exactly what I'm talking about, you motherfucker. Have you eaten today? This is another thing he would do. I'm going to call my mama and my aunt and let them know you're not feeding me. The fuck you isn't. First of all, I call your aunt and your mama probably more than you do. Okay? Let's be real. We're not together. I can go to their homes and family functions right now. Let there be a bitch there. Oh, Lord. Let there be a bitch there. Who the fuck is you? Huh? You ain't shit. Can I get an amen? His family loves me. His daddy loves me. His mama's a lot like me. We're both Scorpios. We have the same mindset. His aunt loves me. He got folks in his family that don't like me. That's because I was probably being a bitch to him at one time or another. But they tolerate me. You know? Tolerance is a high thing. It's kind of needed sometimes, you know? Mr. OG Raider says, hello, blessings, everybody. Love you, all the family. Yes, my community. Let's see, silent treatment. Oh, hey, Semper, my silent treatment game is tight. Ask OG, he hates it. He hates it. And I don't do it. Hey, it's harder for me to be silent than it is for you to not like the silence. So I have to really work on the silence. Hey, I don't have a problem not talking to you. I'll walk right by you. I do not have issues with that. It's the wind, I think. Oh, my son is here. That's the reason why. Well, he's just going to have to relax. Let's see, how long have I been on? Oh, I've been on for an hour, so we're doing good. Hey! Barking shit. Boot. That's just, see, Bootstrap is from the homeless camp. He's inbred. We don't know what he is. I mean, he's intermixed. The other dogs are good. They're well trained. Bootstrap is not well trained. Well, he is. Oh, here we go. Jesus, help us all. I'm on live. Okay. Stay down, boy. I had to warn him. Everybody, stay down, boy. Just don't let him jump on you. Okay. Pickle juice. I'm about ready to kick someone's ass. Everybody's getting a little bit wound tight up in here. We gotta calm it down. Maze D. So OG Raider told me you got, besides the 3 that you just got on top of your 8 that he thought he saw a video of you rescuing another cat. Do you have 12 cats now? I have to know the amountage of cattage you have. Don't get me wrong. Now, my son, which I don't know a lot of men who like cats as much as my son does, but my son is a cat dad. My son likes cats. I'm not a cat lover. I don't like be mean to them, and I don't like do other things, towards them. I don't own any. I have a wild one outside, but we keep her wild. We don't keep her like domestic or anything like that. She's definitely a wild cat. But you got 13 now? How many cats you got? I took my husband 5 months. Is he a cat lover now? Does he? Because cats can be loving. My girlfriend has a cat. Her name is Polly, and she loves me. She absolutely loves me, which he'll knock that over. So just be careful. Especially if you have your weed on it.
I'm about to go put him in his crib.
You can. You can go put him in his crib. I would take, if he'll go with you. I mean, I don't know if he'll walk back there with you.
Come on.
Night, Bootstrap.
Come here, Booty. Come on. Come here, you little.
You might have to put your finger in his prong collar and walk him back there. Do you have Bridget's phone number? Can you text her and tell her I'm live? Okay. Goodness. Dog only. Yes. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Dog lover here. Oh, hey, Golden Gun. Hey, my brother's got some hunting dogs. They're fabulous. I knew it. Tomorrow. Oh, no, wait. I read that tomorrow. I read 13 cats tomorrow. That doesn't even say that at all. That's how I read it. Wow. I knew you had more than 11. I knew it. Like, I know you. I knew you had more than 11. Oh, my holy moly. I had a cat once, but I truly didn't like how the cat acted like it paid, like it paid my bills. Hey, cats be like that sometimes, but they can be loving. They can be a loving situation. Man, I can imagine walking into your place, petting one cat, and then the other 12 creeping out of nowhere and attack me. Hey, sometimes cats be like that, though. They can be attacky, Horror Squad! Hey, yeah. You know what time it is? Woo! It's redhead time. Let's see here. I had a dog. Oh, no, but he passed away a couple. You know what? I tell you right now, I'm going to have a difficult time with actually even my grandpa. But Maple Sauce, she's going to be 4 in August. And Pickle Juice just turned 3. And if I even think about it too long, I will cry. And they're not even dead. I'll be sitting here making myself cry over some dumb shit that's not even happening. So my heart goes out to you. Rest in peace, your fur baby. They are very much needed. They're needed. So I'm sorry that you lost it. Cats creep me the fuck out. They can be. They can. I didn't know. Yeah, my son has an all black cat, and it's kind of like a small person's cat. Like it's kind of a smaller cat, and but their tongue. Cats normally aren't lickers, but sometimes you'll come across a cat that they like to lick you like a dog, and their tongue, that scratchy shit, it bothers me. It bothers me. I love cats, but my wife is allergic. That sucks. Are you allergic to cats and you still have them? You're not allergic to cats. My son has iffy feelings on cats too, as far as like allergies.
Yeah. Like I can't have like when they're because she sheds a lot, and so I'm constantly this
like that. Does your wife do that, Simper? Does your wife look like she's having a seizure when she gets around a cat? Look at that. I had double chin action going on and everything. Wow.
Happy birthday.
Man, I'm gonna say something weird. Say it. Your weird shit don't scare the fuck out of me. Hey, low key, it's kind of interesting. Like, we're talking about arms and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. Like, I'll let a cat lick me, but it's like it's the weirdest shit. It is the way I kind of borderline understand what you're talking about. I do. eyes get all red. Yeah, that's what my son was just doing. He's like, every once in a while, just a minute. Pickle juice, I already gave you these treats. OG Raider, you bought her these treats for her birthday yesterday, and she's dying over them. Did you want one? Come here. You want one of these? Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Me and Pickle birthday week, huh?
Yep, I got your birthday present already. You're going to love
So
it.
did Lisa's mom, and she's making me something yummy.
Well, we don't care about that.
I do.
Your mother.
I'm hoping it's lemon meringue so you can get some.
Oh, if your girlfriend's mother makes you lemon meringue pie for your birthday, please bring me some. It's
I
like
keep
it's
telling
like a
her.
twofer.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. Here you go, maple sauce. This is maple sauce. She's our German Shepherd. She should have been a police dog. She does sign language. She does 1 and 2 word commands. I can sign to her, and I even have to talk to her. Excellent dog. Excellent dog. I see you, Horror Squad. I love coming into your stuff. Let's see here. I remember when I first came into the door and I looked down, and it was a Chihuahua dog, and I asked her. I thought you said you're getting a bigger dog. Hey, I have never, ever, never, ever had a smaller dog like this. I had one dog that was a little bit bigger, but at that time I was working and I wasn't able to give the dogs the attention that dogs need to have. And so I will never raise a dog like that. This is my first little dog. And I have to admit, I would like to have one big dog, but I wouldn't mind having 50 million small ones. As long as they were all like good and shit.
Grandma.
You know, they're good, but I love it. Let's see here. Did you play Friday the 13th this morning? I didn't see her on this morning. Usually she gets on like right when I wake up. If she's on, she's already been on for like a couple hours and I can swing in on the tail end, but I don't think that she was. It's okay. I just wanted you to say hi to me because daggone it! Daggone it! You were special! Daggone it! That's what she's talking about right there. I have coffee made if you want some too. Nope.
My tummy's all
Your
fucked.
tummy's messed up. Anyways, Pickle Juice is still begging for some food here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We're gonna sit here and maybe have a smoke session, and that's good because I haven't had any medical marijuana this morning, so that'll be a good deal. I appreciate you guys coming and visiting your favorite redhead. I've been on for an hour. I just wanted to say hello real quick, and of course, if you are looking for a little bit of joy in your life, there's only one way you can do it. It will never fail you. 8 in the chat, you know where it's at. You better tell somebody. Why? Because Jesus and others in you. What a wonderful way to spell joy. Jesus and others in you. For the life of each girl and each boy. J is for Jesus and he takes first place. O is for others you meet face to face. Y is for you and whatever you do, put yourself last and spell joy. I'll see you on the flip side.